Hello my friends, so it's time to make an English version of the video I made about this car. So let me introduce you my new project, and it's more than a project, it's a really adventure which is starting now. This car is named BAM 111. It's been built in 2011 and 2012 by a father and his son. So it's a very beautiful story about a car they built together and they run together in hillclimb. So it's a CNF1 French championship. CNF1 is a category where you are supposed to use standard engines, not prepared engine, with a maximum of 1.6 liter. And I think they didn't think about that, that you could use not once but two bike engines together. And so you got here a double 750 gsxr engines coupled together for a total of 300 horsepower and less than 600 kilos. So the Alexandre family who built the car, ran the car back in the days in 2012 and 2013, and they managed to get to the final of the French hillclimb championship. I think they finished in the top 10 or close to that. So beautiful story, beautiful I would say adventure about that. And I'm really sensitive to this father and son history about the car. And don't plan to go for hillclimb because it's not my category, something very different. And I think nowadays the car is not as competitive as others, but my aim is to make it a track the car, because it's based on a very specific body. It's based on the Lola 298 body, so the chassis itself comes from partly, the inner tube comes from Norma M20, so it's the reason why it's a bit different from a Lola at the front. You've got this double hump, you've got the big wings and the nose, but the rest of the body is typical Lola 298, which is a Le Mans cars back in the days, back in the end of the 70s, a car which won its category, the 2-liter championships. It's very huge. You probably don't realize it with the picture, with the film, because it's 1.85 meters wide and 4.5 meters long. It's incredibly long. Especially with this specific, how do you say that in English? The wing at the rear, the long wing. And what I do love is that you don't have, of course, the 4-cylinder of the initial car, because it used to be BMW M12 or Ford Cosworth BDG 4 cylinders engine, which used to rev to 9,000 k and which produced around 300 horsepower. But I got close to the 300 horsepower with those two engines, and a crazy sound. Those engines are revving up to 15,000 RPM, which is crazy. And the aim is to backdate the car, to make it track the car, and to make it looks like not a replica of the Lola, because the Lola is so different, but to make it an evocation of the Lola. I think it's the right word, an evocation, and to run for track days where you have classic prototypes and classic cars. And as you know, I'm a big fan of Le Mans, big fan of the 70s, so driving a prototype in the spirit of the 70s is really something which means a lot to me, and it's something really incredible which I'm looking for. So yeah, quite a lot. So there's quite a lot of modifications to do for especially the front of the body, because I would like to come back to the initial Lola 298 front body. I'm looking for one, so if you have contacts, I found some contacts in France, but you never know. I'm also looking to backdate some of the aspect, probably change the color also. But I'm really happy that this car, which will continue to be driven and continue its story, it will be a bit different, but I love the idea of keeping the legacy of the car and go on with the story of the initial owners, the father and the son. the Alexandre family. So I'm very happy. It's a big project. It will take times. I will try to make you follow this project in the forthcoming months and years. There's a lot to do, and if you're willing to help, you're welcome. But yeah, I think it's going to be really passionating and involving, and I hope you will like it as much as I do. I'm really so excited about that. So the idea is to drive the car as it is right now for a bit and then make it evolved. Don't worry, you will still see my Capri, which is such a different car. It's so fun, it's so, I would say, enthusiastic, and I think the two goes very well together. Two different approach of the track day, two different approach of motorsport, and don't worry, you will keep on seeing the Capri. I'm making it more and more reliable, more and more fun, and really looking forward to having the both together, make a kind, you know, of a team. Thanks to a lot of my friends, like my friend Fabrice, which helped me a lot, because it's very difficult, at least even to bring the car in the trailer. It's already an adventure, and to make it run is quite an adventure. So looking forward for it. And if you have questions, do not hesitate, and I will try to answer all those questions. See you soon. Bye bye.